Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Super Anime Bros podcast. As always, I'm your host, Rosario, joined by my brother, Angelo. And today we're going to talk about our visit to Japan.
Part two.
Very nice.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
It was a bit of a long part one. And we really only covered a very brief part of the trip, but a very, very important part of the trip.
Certainly.
So I feel like from here, the parts will go a little faster.
Yeah, and I mean, as you said, like, before 2 seconds ago, the further we get away from the trip, like, you lose some of the minute details. So we'll definitely, be more highlighting. I think.
I feel like it's a little bit of a shame when we forget stuff. Like, we were just trying to figure out what we ate for like dinner one day, but
but I'll tell you, we still experienced it, and it was amazing, and I can remember that.
Yeah, I can remember like everything I ate, just not necessarily in what order.
I cannot remember everything I ate in what order at all. I just remember it was great.
At least they made phones, so we can take pictures, and we'll looking back years from now, and we're like, hey, remember that Japan trip? Japan trip number 1? We can come back and listen to our podcast.
No, it's true. It's good to have it documented.
I did listen to our first part, and I must say, it was pretty entertaining. I listened to the trip recap part 1 just to make sure we didn't like double back and say stuff we already said. So.
No, I definitely appreciate you doing that. So if I do start to do that at all,
yeah.
Let me know.
I mean, I feel like we won't do that anyway, just because we're continuing to go in chronological order. But we did mention some stuff before. But so I don't know if you're ready to move on.
Oh yeah, baby, bring us back where we were.
We're on.
Let's get right back.
What do we want to do? Do we want to call this day 2 of the trip, or day 3? Because it's technically the full day 2, but if you count the first night, then it's day 3.
What, did you record it as a certain thing?
Not really. I just have memo number 3. We can call it day 3.
I was gonna say call it.
I stopped writing down numbers after number 3.
Yeah.
So day 3.
It's a flowing trip,
Yeah, absolutely. So day 3, we started the day. I walked downstairs to the Family Mart that was connected to our hotel room.
Very nice.
In the morning, and I got these little pancakes they had. They were like just room temperature.
Yeah, that was not something I tried.
It was really good.
Yeah.
I had seen those online before. They had some with like different kinds of like fillings, but I saw one with custard in the middle. I'm like, I gotta have
that
it.
one had custard.
Yeah, it was great.
Dang.
Like a little
That
bit of
sounds
syrup
awesome.
too, but it was like just like a pancake sandwich almost with custard in the middle.
I would love one of them right now.
Fantastic.
That's tragic, actually.
Oh yeah, dude. It was. I'm sorry. I ate it while you guys were like showering and all. I feel like I was up a little earlier.
That's fair.
But it was indeed. It was quite tasty. Yeah, here's the picture of it.
Yeah, that looks good. I wish you'd gotten that for our final taste test.
Yeah, they didn't have the custard one.
Yeah.
I saw that very rarely.
No, that's fair.
So yeah,
that was just luck of the draw.
We got ourselves together and we made our first voyage out of Ikebukuro.
Yeah, was this our first solo travel?
Without Aunt. Besides, I'd say it's like our first solo travel.
Right. Cool.
So that was pretty cool. We took a I don't know, it was pretty quick. It was like maybe 15-20 minute train ride to
Tokyo Station.
So that was pretty cool to see. I mean, the architecture, it's like you're in a whole different country, a whole different world. Like Tokyo Station, just the buildings look like buildings back at home. Like it was like being in like New York City or something like that.
Yeah, it was really unique. Like it was all like a grid system, and all the tall buildings really did like kind of look like home. It was very much so like gave the feel of an American city, which Ant had said to me like was kind of the point. I didn't really do a whole lot of research on it though. I was going to, and then he kind of said that, and I'm just like, okay, put that in the back of my head. But it was so cool, and it was really jarring after being in Ikebukuro, like. And even looking up at the observation tower in Ikebukuro and seeing the city, like it's so evident that it is not a grid system. It really like looks like it's all thrown together kind of willy-nilly, which was really interesting, but also like just helped provide such a different feel for us being there. Tokyo Station kind of felt back like home.
Yeah, I mean, from my understanding too, it's like a lot more just like offices for work. Like I didn't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
a lot of like places to. There wasn't a lot of places to like shop
Mm-hmm.
and do stuff. There was places to eat, but you
Yeah.
know, there always has to be places to eat everywhere you
Certainly.
go. I didn't see like a lot of like places to live, hotels, even not that many.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's a very very business oriented part of Tokyo, from my understanding.
Yeah, I would agree.
But in the middle of the city, there's just a huge park
Yeah.
with the Imperial Palace. That was really cool to see. It was free, so that was cool.
That was nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just
he didn't really go in.
yeah. I mean, we got to see it, but just being in like a park in the middle of the city is kind of a crazy thing.
Yeah, it really
We've
was.
experienced similar things later on the trip, but this was the first time.
For sure. Like, I remember I took a picture of this giant, like, just lot of just, like, just a lot that people are walking through just in the middle of the city. It's just crazy to see that much land.
Yeah, just see an open space like that.
Yeah, in the middle of a completely packed, dense city. It was really, really cool. It was, and just the greenery was incredible. The moat around the
Yeah.
palace was awesome.
We were big fans of the moat.
Yeah, every moat that we saw, I like just couldn't help but think back to like, you know, when this was first built. Like somebody tries to storm this palace. Like,
Yeah, dude, I was there.
it's wild.
It was crazy.
It really is a wild thought. But you know that was the purpose of it, and they're still there to this day.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool to see all that. We definitely did a lot of admiring of the landscaping because we walked around like most of
Yeah,
the
we walked
thing.
around a really good bit.
I don't know. We walked for at least an hour.
I would say an hour.
Yeah, an hour's. I don't know. It was weeks ago, but it feels like it was forever.
Compromise. Well, yeah, you thought it felt like
I was
forever.
I was getting bored of walking. Honestly, we were just tired. It was really hot that day. I was
It
wearing a
pretty
black
warm.
shirt.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But it was cool to see. It was also like one of the few times I saw like people running. There was a
Yeah,
lot of
there's a
people
lot of
running
people
around
running
the grounds there, which was
Yeah.
it was cool to see. You didn't really see that. I know, you know, like in our neighborhood even I always see people running, and I didn't really see people running throughout most of our trip. So it was kind of
Yeah.
cool to see. I guess they all just go to Tokyo Station, which I mean, if I could run with that view, I'd be more inclined to run more often.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
But yeah,
It was really cool. Part of me feels like it would have been cool to do the inside tour, but I was confused on if it was just like a pay to go inside or like pay to go on an actual tour. So I'm not like an actual tour kind of guy, but like a pay to get in.
you're like a choose your own adventure.
We had done a few times later on with some different things. It was cool. But I mean, no regrets from that at all. It was great.
All right, anything else to add about the Imperial Palace?
No, I don't think so.
Just another thing to add: the building for Tokyo Station just looks so cool. It's like, I don't know, like this old retro building. I'll put it on the Instagram when I do our Japan recap.
Yeah, like
photos.
a whole bricks building. We didn't even go to like the real big photo spot with that building.
It was that station.
It was a little
dude.
confusing. The station was just huge.
It was a labyrinth. Like I don't know.
No, it was definitely confusing.
No other station did I feel so overwhelmed with people, first of all, but like it felt like a labyrinth. Like I feel like we navigated Shinjuku Station easier. Maybe it was because it was later on the trip, but
I
even
also
so,
don't think like we had to like in Shinjuku we were just in the JR section of it, JR Rail. So like we didn't really have to explore too much. For Tokyo Station, we were like looking for stores and we were looking for food, and it just like it's very difficult to find it all. At least on Google Maps, which we used.
yeah,
Like underground.
yeah. There's only so much they can do to really map that out.
So it was definitely challenging. We did eventually find what we were looking for.
Yeah, which was
so
a
that was
Pokemon store, not
Yes.
Pokemon Center.
Yeah,
Pokemon
Pokemon
store. What else was there?
I do have to say, I did go back to that Pokemon store later in the trip, and it was significantly easier to find.
Yeah,
It was probably just where I had walked in from.
Yeah, maybe just we.
But it was cake to find it.
All right, well that's cool. Yeah, so we did some shopping down there. What else did we do?
I think there was a Ghibli store down there.
Yeah, was there? There wasn't a One Piece store, was there?
There might have been, to be honest.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where my stamp book is. I have.
I think there was a One Piece store down there.
I think there was. I don't know. I just remember it being really crowded, and it was starting to get frustrating to me.
Yeah, I do remember.
Like
that
I fully expected like crowds, and even like we've experienced that already on the trains. But I don't like crowded shopping. I really don't.
Yeah.
I put up with it, but that was like crazy crowded shopping.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty fine with it. It wasn't until Shibuya that I just like gave up on the shopping because of how crowded.
Yeah, that
it
was just like a whole different.
We'll
Piece,
we'll get there obviously.
But that was my first taste of it, and I quite honestly wasn't a huge fan. But
yeah. Well, I guess
fine.
that's a lie. The first time it happened was Tokyo Station, but it wasn't. It was like more like closer to the kind of Ginza. It was all up in the air.
That's where we're going next.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon Center.
It was like a 15-minute walk from the station. It kind of felt like it was just like in the middle of the street for how crowded it was. Like it wasn't really near anything.
Yeah, I had gone back actually later in the trip, and it like kind of was in a shopping area.
Oh.
Once again, it was way easier to navigate that second time, and it was less crowded the second time because the first time we went, it was crazy crowded. The line was the longest line I had seen at a Pokemon Center, at least until we went to Shibuya. So I saw some stuff that I liked, but nothing that I wanted to wait in line that long for. And obviously, I just said like I did go back later in the trip, so I did get what I wanted. But yeah, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, I walked upstairs. I said, and you're like, if you don't want to be here,
yeah,
you don't have to. I said, okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So I walked back to the station. I got from a vending machine, almost like an Uncrustable, but without the peanut butter. It was just a jelly
sandwich.
Yeah, it was really good though. I have a picture of it, and I just remember the bread being like really fresh.
Strawberry jelly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, I got fed up. Not fed up, just like I'm like I don't need any of the stuff at this particular Pokemon Center. I will be walking back to the station.
Yeah.
So I did that, and I actually started journaling a little bit during that time, which is important. And while we waited for our dear buddy Ant to meet up with us and help us find somewhere to eat lunch.
Yeah. The Pokemon Center, one last thought on it before we get to that. Like, it was really cool. Like, the walk into the store had like a lot of pictures from like games and stuff, which was awesome. The only picture I took was like a battle against Cynthia and Garchomp.
I don't know.
But,
I took one blurry picture.
It was pretty sweet. And then they also like in the lobby, you had to like get on like an elevator to go up randomly into this building. You know how Tokyo is. And they had big murals of all the starters, so I get a nice picture of the water starters. Pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. But went back to the station, hung out with you for a little while after you had beat us there, obviously. And then was this our first experience with ramen on the trip?
Yes, it was. They have like a huge, like they call it, I think it was like called like the Ramen Street or something, like a huge section in the station's food area.
Back
that's
into
just
the labyrinth.
That's just all all little ramen shops. It was pretty cool to see. So yeah, we ended up finding one, and we had some ramen. Man, what was your impressions on the first ramen of the trip?
It was all right. So it was the specific stop. Specific spot we went to had all like broth made with sardines. And I'm not a huge fish guy, so it was pretty fishy, the broth. But it was still good. Like the pork was great, the noodles were awesome. I got some rice with it, and I just love white rice. It's such a simple thing. So it was definitely a positive first experience with ramen, but I did certainly have ramen that I enjoyed better later in the trip.
I actually really enjoyed this. I don't know if something's wrong with my taste buds.
It must have been. There's no way you didn't taste fish.
It didn't taste fishy to me.
There's just no way.
I don't remember what it tastes like. I remember it was very rich. I got like the more rich
We
broth.
definitely got like different broth because mine looks like a completely different color.
Yeah.
But every broth there,
but
I think, was
Mike
sardine.
also got that broth, same as
Gotcha,
me, and he said it was fishy.
fishy.
I got that, and I got, what is my drink? I guess a whiskey highball.
Yeah, it looks like a highball to me.
It was pretty good. As good as it could be.
Yeah.
I got an egg in my ramen I can see from my photo,
Nice.
which seems like classic me.
Yeah,
I ate so many eggs.
Dude, I just want ramen so.
I
just want a
spent
good ramen.
a very good part of my life despising eggs. Like
Yeah.
I would, it's not like I wouldn't eat like
Dude, I can't
bread
think
or
of
stuff
any
with
time
eggs.
You would eat eggs.
Like I didn't eat eggs from second grade till like after high school.
It was because of the green eggs and ham.
It
right?
was because of the green eggs.
I saw a
and ham.
meme about that the other day.
Apparently, I wasn't the only one who got traumatized
no,
by.
I saw a meme about
Like
that.
that was the last time I had eggs for so many years because I had to eat these like green scrambled eggs
Well,
in,
you
a,
really
in
say
like a
they were really
solo
cold.
cup. Yeah, they were cold. I don't know why. It's like I was like, what was I like 7 years old and I still remember these green eggs and ham. I can't tell you
Call that a
anything I
core
learned.
memory.
Yeah, a bad one. It
Well, I think a lot of times they are bad.
it
memories,
turned me
so
off of eggs for 17, 18 years,
Yeah.
but we're back, baby, and we
Pretty
were back in
wild.
full force on this trip. But I really enjoyed this ramen. There's ramen that we had. I guess as far as the trip goes, it was my least favorite
Yeah.
ramen. Mike got some gyoza there for us to split.
Oh yeah,
that was really good.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So that was cool to have.
That was tasty.
But it was cool to have like that ramen shop experience because it is
Yeah,
quite
it was definitely
different
unique.
than
yeah. It was definitely unique.
like a restaurant. Like outside, you put your money into like this vending machine almost, and you like just click on each different item you want, and then you cash out, and then you get tickets for everything you want, and then
Yes,
you
yeah.
know,
It was
you
good for
save
us to
them,
have
yeah.
learned the.
which I really
Good way
like
to go
those
about
ticket
it.
vending machines. It's kind of cool to pick out what you want before you even step foot in the restaurant.
Yeah, and it was nice how customizable it all was.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the ramen.
I think that's kind of cool. I guess it just keeps things moving faster, so you're thinking about what you want to eat while you're waiting to get in, not getting in, looking at the menu for 20 minutes. Waitress comes by, hey, have you figured out what you want yet? No, give me 5 more minutes. Like, it saves time.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And
it is certainly
one of my
efficient.
gripes with eating out is that it just takes so dang long.
Yeah.
Like a restaurant dinner, like you like sit down at your table. 5 minutes later, you get a drink. Then you're like, okay, you order an appetizer. 15 minutes later, it comes. Then your dinner comes another 10 minutes later. It's like well over an hour just
Yeah.
to eat food.
Well, I mean, I think usually the appeal is being in good company as well.
Yeah, but I can be in good company at home.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, yeah, we didn't do a whole lot of waiting at food places, at least for the food. Maybe waiting in line to
Yeah,
get in.
but I'm just like it's something I do enjoy.
Yeah, no, I hear you there.
So after the ramen,
Yeah.
we headed out on a little
Yeah.
side
Oh, skipping
adventure.
here. Let me
Oh,
take-
do you have
take
something
the
here?
I do, yeah.
Oh, what did I skip?
Kirby Sweets.
Oh,
'cause
sorry,
you
man.
didn't get one.
That's probably why.
Yeah. Was really, really good. Mike got this little like Kirby car cake thing that was interesting. And I got this little like maybe it was supposed to be pudding, like strawberry pudding. I don't really know. In like a little glass jar that had Kirby's face on it. And it was delicious. And then I was also able to take the jar home, and now it's like I got to do something with Kirby.
It's a really small jar.
It is. I think I could put like a tiny plant, like
could
maybe
put
like a
coins in it.
cactus. I don't want to put coins in
A
Kirby.
coin jar.
Yeah,
I'm
good
sure
on
he
the
eats
coin
coins.
jar.
He eats everything.
I'm good on the coin jar.
Looking at that picture, man, I kind of regret
It was
not getting
delicious,
anything there. I
dude.
just remember it was like a little pricey.
Didn't I let
I'm
you
like,
try it?
eh.
I thought I let you
Maybe.
try
I don't know.
it. It was awesome, and it was really cute. And I'm happy to have a souvenir from the food.
Yeah, from the Kirby Cafe.
Yeah, but yeah, like the next part of the day was really special. I think. Honestly, one of my highlights.
Yeah, we went to like a small town. I don't remember even how long the train ride was. I think it was a bit of a ride.
Like a half hour.
I don't know where we went.
Me neither. Yeah, I have no
It was like
clue.
just like a little part in Tokyo.
Go on in. Yeah, go in.
And it was really cool. It was like getting a whole different experience. Not like quite suburban, but like I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I mean suburbia doesn't exist.
Just not the same hustle and bustle.
But yeah, not all like high rise buildings. Yeah, not hustle and bustle. Like
like
was
like
great.
a quiet town.
it was great. It was a lot of fun. It was really special, and I think like, those are the times when I was so thankful to have Aunt. Because we're able to do these things off the beaten path that we wouldn't have if we were just tourists without a guy on the inside. You know what I'm saying? The main reason he took us here was because they had the Star Wars store, which was just so random.
Yeah.
But it was really cool, and they had like a lot of like really valuable and cool
Yeah, like
old things. So that was awesome to get to experience, especially like, just getting to walk around there with Ant. Ant's such a big Star Wars guy, and we've shared that,
Yeah.
love together for a while. He's, so much more than me, but it was a really cool thing for him to be able to share with us. So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was cool when me and Mike had done like our once around the store.
Yeah.
That him and I went on, just like started walking around looking at stores, and that was really cool just to see how different the things were. Like, it was quiet. We were some of the only people walking down the street.
Yeah.
Some people are looking at us like, what the heck are these guys doing here?
No, that's true.
I stopped at like an ice cream vending machine and got this ice cream. It was pretty good.
So was that the first time we saw the 17 Ice?
I guess it was a 17 ice.
Yeah,
They
it
only
says
really
it
had
on it,
these
yeah.
things, but
Yeah, but still.
yeah, it was cool. We had like they have ice cream vending machines in the U.S., but it's not the same.
17
You're not
Ice,
just gonna
dude.
find one just like walking down the street
No, yeah.
and get good ice cream for less than $1. Like, that's a damn good deal, honestly. So that was a really cool part of the trip.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. It was quiet in a lot of areas in Tokyo, just in Japan in general. That was a big takeaway of mine. Just a culture difference and kind of the way things are. But it was so quiet walking around this town, especially as we got into like kind of the residential area. We walked around to a park. It was just so special. It was, just kind of like experiencing a night with the average life. Not life in the middle of the city. It was awesome. It really was. I enjoyed it so thoroughly.
Yeah, it was super cool to see.
I remember thinking to myself how loud you and Mike were, though.
We're both happy guys.
Yeah.
I get loud when I'm excited and having a
Yeah.
good time. So
Yeah. And you guys
that's
maybe
the
are
worst
just,
thing I do.
are just louder talkers in general. But yeah, I remember thinking that.
I don't remember you saying it.
I
You might
didn't say
have.
it. I'm saying it right now. I did
well,
not
sorry,
say it.
man. It was a month ago.
didn't
There's
say
nothing
it.
I can do about it now.
I didn't say I was offended.
Unfortunately.
I'm just saying that's a memory of mine from this part of
But
the trip.
like coming, from you and I we're avid anime lovers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys know this, but we really enjoy anime, and a lot of these anime, especially like the slice of life ones, they're not taking place in like the center of Tokyo.
Yeah.
Like, that's the vibes I got from where we were. Like, it just felt like it was like being like in an anime town. Because a lot of the ones we watch are in these smaller towns, the quieter ones. Not necessarily even in Tokyo, but it's just kind of cool. I got that kind of vibe from it.
No, I'd agree, and that's a good way to tie it into the theme of the podcast, huh? Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head there. There was another time where it was like even more so that feeling later in the trip, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was definitely giving off that kind of feeling,
Yeah, it was like our first taste
which was
of
awesome.
that.
Really, really awesome.
Do you have anything else to add about this?
I don't think
We
so.
went to a was that one a hobby off, hard off? It might have been just a straight up,
I think it was a hobby
like just
off.
a normal. I think it was a hard off,
What did we go to the most? Hobby off?
book off,
Book off. Yeah, maybe it was hard off.
which
then.
is another one of their second
Book
hand
off
stores.
was goated.
And that one was pretty cool. The hard off, it had a lot of like music instruments and stuff, which isn't as appealing to you, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, I think hard off stands for hardware off, so that makes sense. That it was
Yeah,
stuff like
but it was
that.
pretty cool for me to see. They had a decent game selection. I bought a semi-damaged
Semi-damaged.
Super Famicom, which is
Yeah.
the Japanese version of the Super Nintendo.
Let's all hold him to fixing that.
Well, it's
listeners.
not 100% broken. It just has some issues with the input. I have not...
I'm like a little bit of a hater.
What, that I bought that?
No, I think it's cool that you bought it.
You don't think I can fix it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
If you
sure
do, I'll
you,
be so thoroughly impressed.
I guess you don't remember that NES, or no, the Yeah, the NES I took apart and rebuilt a couple years ago.
Yeah, I kind of
It
remember
had a broken
know.
cartridge reader. I found a cartridge reader online, put a new cartridge reader in,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
cleaned the circuit
I
board,
don't know. You never know. This could be different. 'Cause
took
it was
apart the
Japanese.
controllers and fixed it. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it could be different.
But yeah, I guess I'll have to fix it.
Yeah, I'll be
and
really
then
impressed if you get
rub
it
it in your face on the pod.
Well, you don't have to rub it in my face.
I mean, I might, dude. You're being a hater.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that like I'll be really pleasantly surprised. Impressed is a
I
good one.
can fix it. All technology
Yeah.
like that's super easy.
I hope you got an ultimate set of tools.
I fixed old Nintendo controllers before. I've done this. This
Yeah.
can be learned.
This can be learned.
But yeah, so maybe I'll do that. I'm not gonna do it this weekend. I'll do it sometime soon. But that'll be cool because I bought a Super Famicom version of Super Mario's World last year at a games convention. So that'll be cool to finally get to play it.
Certainly, yeah, that would be awesome.
I guess I could have bought like controllers, but they're the same.
Do they
thing.
work?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been cool to just have them, but like, how often do we bust out the Super Nintendo?
Not very.
We have one real one and one like third party one. The third party one's the one I use, and I don't.
We have a
mind
third
it.
party? Oh, controller.
Yeah. So
Is there one third party?
yes, it's like shaped completely different. It has
No,
different
it's a really
buttons.
weird one. I just always
No,
it's
it's
like
not
the same
a-
color and all.
Yeah, I mean, you can't like patent a color.
That's fair.
It's a third party controller. I'm like 90%.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
But that'll be cool once I get that working and I can play some Super Mario
Yeah.
World. But yeah, so I think that's about all we have to add for that little outing.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
We went back to Ikebukuro.
Yeah.
I don't really remember what we ate for dinner. I'm sure we ate dinner. Yes, we probably just got some convenience store food.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't know that I ate again after
right.
the ramen.
Maybe I ate.
Yeah,
I
that's
definitely
possible.
ate a pork cutlet sandwich
Yeah.
early on, and it must have been that time because that's the only gap I can really think of for food.
Yeah.
Unless it was like the day before, there was like a little gap. I don't think we remembered everything we ate, but I definitely ate. I don't think I would have went from like 3 to the rest of the day without eating. That doesn't seem like me.
Yeah, it could darn well be me. It really could. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't eat. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I guess it was, like a month ago, so it's not that important right
That's
now.
fair.
But after we got back, we
Well, more than a month ago.
had our first like night out on the town.
Yeah, it was
We
good.
went to, I guess was it the west side of Ikebukuro, or were we on the west side?
No, we went to the west side.
We went to the west side of Ikebukuro, and it's kind of like honestly a different vibe than where we were staying.
For sure, it's definitely a little shadier.
I didn't feel like unsafe, but there's like a lot of like nightlife and some strange shenanigans going on, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And the arcade that we did go to there, that was the one I mentioned last part that had the toilet that was just like a hole in the ground.
Yeah, that'll
So
do
it was like less clean.
That'll do it.
And we did end up on that side in the next morning, and there was like some trash on the floor. So it's obviously not quite as proper as the east side of Ikebukuro. Strangely enough.
Yeah, I mean, all it required was like a little tunnel called like Friendship Road or something. And yeah, completely different feeling, which was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I did hear before, like, it was recommended to stay on like the east side.
Yeah,
Because like the west side there is like a little red light district and all, which is
crazy.
yeah, it is. It was strange, but that's where like a lot of the bars and stuff are. So
Yeah, certainly.
that's where the nightlife is.
Certainly.
So it was cool, but yeah, that was about it. So that's day 3. Anything else to add about day 3?
Now, dude, I think that's in the books.
All right. So maybe we'll get through day 4 by the end of this episode.
I think we might.
So day 4,
Day 4 was a pretty long day.
I think we started off. I guess we got up kind of early because we went to a cat cafe first thing in the morning. We went as soon as they opened. That was at 10 a.m. It was Cat Cafe Mocha, I think it was called.
Yep.
It's a chain place. It was great. I know you don't love the animals that much.
Some animals.
I
scare me,
friggin' love
like,
cats,
scare me a
so
little
it was like heaven for me. It was super relaxed. They ended up doing more cat cafes later on the trip, but this was pretty cool because it was the first one.
Yeah, I thought it was a great time. Don't get me wrong. I was just trying to kind of chill and then let the cats come to me. I wasn't, going after any of them. But if one wanted to like hang out and be my pal,
Yeah, I'm watching this video
letting
you
it-
took. It was
Yeah,
sick.
and one-
You're videotaping me, and then
yeah,
at
and then
some
one that kind of
point,
gets in my face. It
yeah,
was
like
great.
a cat comes and he's
That was
like
probably
sniffing
like
the
my
cat.
boy. There was one that was really chilling with me.
There's, yeah, the cats are so cute. I think they're an adorable animal. And at this cat cafe, they have a gachapon machine with cat food in it. So you can spend 100 or
Yeah,
200
yeah.
yen. 200 gets you better treats, and 100 gets you like just normal cat treats. So you can get like little
Yeah,
cat treats.
that's how you get them to hang out. With
Yeah, that's how you get their attention. Like they'll like you. Neither of us or Mike are like that super experienced with cats. Is Mike experienced with cats?
you.
I
I
don't
wouldn't say so.
I'm not, so I don't know how to like get them to want to hang out with me.
I was just thinking that if I was just like a cool guy, they'd want to hang out.
I mean,
with
we
me.
were three chill dudes, so they did end up hanging out with us.
Yeah.
But I have like this picture. I'm looking at this cute little orange cat on my lap, and
Yeah, I mean, part of the reason we planned to be there at the open was because there's a feeding time at 10:30.
yeah,
So I look back to those pictures of like they just had bowls of food for all the cats, and we got to see them all lined up. That was pretty awesome.
it was cool to see. It was also cute. Like they had the cats lined up, and if one was like eating from the wrong direction,
Yeah,
one of the workers would like pick the cat up and like
I
rotate
didn't
it.
remember that. Yeah,
I do. It was adorable. But it was cool to watch them all eat. See different ones, that'll just keep eating forever. Some get bored.
Yeah.
Some will like leave their bowl half full to go to another bowl that was abandoned,
Yeah.
like it's a different food. They're interesting creatures. But it was super cool to feed them. Cafes are pretty cool. That one had did that one have manga? I think it did.
it did. Yeah,
Which doesn't really do much for us because we can't read Japanese. But I think it's definitely like if they had something very comparable in America, I would be doing it. And if I lived in Japan, I would do it.
yeah. I didn't get like a drink or anything at the cafe, and I remember Mike discovered real late on that you could get a drink.
They said that you could.
He wasn't paying attention.
I just wasn't really interested. I'm not a big coffee drinker,
Yeah.
so I just wanted to get maximum time with the cats.
Yeah, that's fair.
At later cat cafes, I did end up
Taking a beverage.
getting a bevy.
Maybe with the
But I was just interested in hanging out with these little dudes.
mad respect.
They're really cute, and it wasn't that expensive. It was like maybe like $10 a person.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Which the last time I went just by myself, I think I paid less, even though I was there more time. I think if you stay for we stayed for like 45 minutes or something. If you stay for like an hour, you might get like a discount or something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, or did I stay maybe for like an hour and a half? I don't know. It was cheap the last time I went.
That's really odd.
It wasn't any more expensive, and I was there for a long time. It was great. I would go back. Definitely one of the things I miss most about Japan.
Yeah, that's great.
So that was pretty cool. We were there for, I'd say probably close to an hour.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
After that,
We
I
paid
drug
for.
you two along to a nearby model train store.
Oh, I recall that. Yeah.
That was pretty
You
cool.
didn't get anything at that. Yeah, you did. You got.
I
some
did.
little
I
thing.
got like some input wires, which was fine. It was cheap.
You ended up
I didn't
using
really
them?
want to be. I haven't used them yet.
Yeah, gotcha.
I didn't really want to be lugging around a lot of trains early on the trip, and I knew we'd be at plenty of train stores later. So
Yeah,
this was like the first sample,
That's fair.
which was pretty
Sample
cool.
Train store.
Wonder if it was any cheaper than the other one. Because I bought plenty of other trains at the same chain, just a different location. I wonder
Yeah.
if maybe it's cheaper in Ikebukuro because it's
I
not
doubt
as
it.
popular.
I'm sure it
but-
was pretty similar.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Ikebukuro
sure
is
it's
still, like, a pretty
standardized.
popular area.
After that, we had our first donut of the trip.
Yeah, this was a good one. I forget what kind I even got.
Which donut was this?
This was Mr. Donut.
Mr. Donut, of course. It was a pretty popular chain there. We saw plenty of Mr. Donuts.
Yeah, I don't remember what I got. I remember what Mike got. He got the pull apart one, like the ball, like the like.
I think I just got some kind of
The
round
bracelet
one. I don't
looking
know if
one.
there was cream in it or if it was just a donut.
Mine probably had something.
That
in it.
one was
Maybe it
I
didn't.
remember like that experience checking out there was not an extremely English friendly place. Like they might have had English text on the donuts.
Yeah.
I just remember pointing and said this please, and then
Yeah.
he said something to me. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot of smile and wave. Just nod along and be
Certainly,
like,
yeah.
yep, or so
Yeah.
or hi. And we ended up, I guess he was probably asking me if I wanted to eat it here, which we did
Yeah.
want to do.
Yeah.
So three of us had our donuts.
Yeah, we pulled it off.
That was a good donut.
It definitely was.
There were better donuts to come, but that was a very good donut.
For sure. If we weren't about to like go eat again right after it, which we decided while we were eating the donut, I would have definitely gotten another one.
Yeah, it was good. I don't think it was that expensive, but donuts in America aren't expensive either.
Yeah, I guess not really.
I feel like it was definitely better than Dunkin'. They had Mr.
Yeah.
Donuts in America. Once again, I'd be all over it.
Yeah.
I feel like I could say that for most things on this trip, because I had fun.
Yeah, that's probably good.
So after that, I forget who threw it out. If it was you or Mike, threw out, "Hey guys,
Yeah, there's a Kura Sushi in the
I
same
know it's
building.
been like 2 days."
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, Kura Sushi. I had such a great time the first time, so I'm like, let's
Yeah.
run it back.
I mean, Kura was just like home, dude. It was just so easy and familiar, and we knew the food was good.
yeah, we went without Ant this time though, so we had to, we
Yeah,
figured out how to
and-
get our own
and we
table by
did.
ourselves.
And we did, and we
Yeah.
made it.
Yeah, it was it was simple, easy, good.
Simple, easy, beautiful.
That's when you guys had that Taiwanese chicken, which you did mention on the last pod. a
Yeah, it
little
was
bit.
so good, dude.
It's a shame that we didn't see it again because I didn't have it because I wasn't that hungry.
Yeah, it was so good. It was just such a unique flavor. I don't even know how to describe it. Like I said last time, I think it was like they used like some sweet potato on the crust. I don't know, and I don't like sweet potato, but it was just so unique and delicious. And I wish that we had it here.
Yeah, well, there's actually a Kura in Philly.
Yeah, but I don't.
It's not the
It
same.
probably doesn't have the Taiwanese.
Yeah,
chicken.
and it's not as accessible. It's like walking 5 minutes from your room.
Well, yeah, I mean nothing is.
But yeah, it was good. I definitely remember ordering a couple extra plates to get win a prize from the gotcha machine.
Did we win a prize this?
Yeah, we won a prize every time, I think. One of the times we won one early, but we definitely won a prize at this one.
Okay, maybe this was the one.
That
this
might have
been
been
the one we
when
did early.
You might have I think you might have gotten the Taiwanese chicken to get towards that prize.
It's possible. I mean,
I don't know.
Sounds
I
like a
have a
big dozen
picture. I only
to me.
have one picture from that meal. It's some soda. It was either grape or melon flavored and it had like jelly in the bottom.
soda.
It was really good.
Yeah, I didn't take enough pictures of food.
Yeah, apparently not. We should have taken pictures of every food we ate.
Yeah.
So that was lunch.
Lunch.
I don't really have any notes from there or any pictures till 3:30 with us at the Gachapon. It's not really a store, but Gachapon place.
Yeah, I mean, we went to the Evangelion pop-up store. I didn't get anything there, but it was cool. They had an umbrella
did
with
some
like
shopping. That's all I really
with
have.
the AT field. Yeah, we definitely did shopping.
Oh, the Ava store. Yeah, I thought that umbrella was cool. You should have
Yeah,
got that
well, it was
one.
just so big. You know,
But it was pretty cool.
it was like a full-size umbrella.
As I
like a-
mentioned
like a
before, I do
collapsible
like
umbrella.
practical anime stuff
Yeah,
sometimes.
no, it went hard.
That
don't
would
get
have
me
been
wrong.
like, yeah. I mean, it would have been useful for the trip.
Yeah.
When's the last time you used an umbrella?
I didn't own an umbrella.
I have one in my
bought one
car,
on the
but I
trip.
very rarely use it.
Yeah, I bought it on the trip.
But maybe you would use it more if it was an AT field.
Probably, but
It's fine. But yeah, we did a little bit of shopping that day. I don't think we got anything too crazy because I feel like we would have wrote it down or took pictures. But then we met up once again with Ant, and we went to Tokyo. Which one was this? Tokyo Tower. I don't know what town it is. I think it just might be like Tokyo. Was it Tokyo Tower Station or something? It definitely had a name. The city.
Yeah, it's like something hills.
Yeah, that sounds right. But that was pretty cool. Once again, the architecture there was like pretty unique. I had a lot of the pictures I have of that. Just once again, a different vibe of a city.
Yeah, I thought the architecture here was really awesome. There's one building in particular that I took pictures of that it's like
Yeah.
impossible to describe, but it was so
was it this
cool
one?
looking. Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
it was so cool.
Um,
It was definitely like a rich part of the town. This whole area, like there's a lot of greenery, which was awesome. I took a picture of the 7-Eleven that we went to here because it's where we got the tickets, right?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
I took a picture of the 7-Eleven because it was like had like all this nice greenery on top of it. It was just like the nicest 7-Eleven of all time.
It was big.
It was a huge one, yeah, especially for the ones in the city.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was a cool 7-Eleven. we got to do another like Japanese thing and use the 7-Eleven kiosk that they have that does different stuff. You can do like a bunch of crazy stuff in 7-Eleven. Like they have like a fax machine and copier. But I don't know. You can do other stuff with this kiosk. I think you can like use it to pay bills and stuff too. But we had bought tickets to a concert that we'll get to eventually on this podcast. And since we don't live in Japan, we couldn't get them like shipped to us or get like a QR code. We had to get physical tickets through 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And I was pretty stressed out, but it was actually a super easy experience. I just had a different QR code that I scanned on the kiosk, and then it gave me a slip. And then I took the slip up to the front, and then the guy right there printed out our tickets right at the 7-Eleven. It was kind of strange.
No, it was
Like, could you imagine going to a convenience store with like a QR code and be like, "Hey, print out these concert tickets for me"?
Yeah, it's just wild. It really was.
But it was cool too. Like they were in an envelope, all nice and neat.
Oh, it was
like,
really nice. Yeah,
yeah, it was a pleasant experience.
all around.
Definitely, it was unique. You never would have expected to be doing that, but we bought the tickets and it's like, "Hey, go to 7-Eleven." I'm like, "All right, I'll see you there."
Yeah. Right.
And then. Yeah, so we got those tickets. That was kind of nice because I was stressing out about that a little bit. But fortunately, the kiosk was easy to use.
Yeah, good
After
to get
that,
our
we,
stressors done.
We did something that you seem to enjoy very much.
I did, yeah.
And that was Team Lab Borderless.
Yeah, I did. I liked it a lot. It's just like a big art exhibit in this building, and it's all like stuff projected on the walls. Some of it's like interactive. It's hard to describe. It was just a very like sensory experience, and it was so much fun. It really was.
My biggest takeaway was I am bad at taking pictures.
Yeah.
I took a lot of really crappy pictures. This was one of those experiences, and I said this many times on the thing on the trip. I was like, why do people take so many darn photos? Like, it's not even taking photos, but like people just want to block up the works to take their photos, and I'm like, we're all trying to see this art exhibit. We don't want you to block the whole lane.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna happen everywhere.
I mean, in an art exhibit like that, like there's going to be a lot of pictures, but I think people need to do a little more balancing between living in the moment and getting pictures for the gram. We did get plenty of pictures for the gram, but I feel like we also just stood there and admired the art plenty.
Yeah, I think so.
I took a lot of these. It's just hard to getting high quality photos of this. And in the photos,
I
it's just.
disagree. I think I got some great photos.
I got some great ones, but not every exhibit took as good photos as the others.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And with a lot of flashing
sure
lights
about
and stuff.
that?
Well, I was trying not to block up the lane. I took a lot of
sure
pictures
about
while I
that?
was still walking.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I'm not a huge like visual arts person. I don't really understand it. I don't really take much away from it. It was just really cool to see, though.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Like they had a lot of
Just looking back at some of
special
these pictures are
like
incredible.
rooms you could go in, and they had different themes, and they were my favorite part. Like a lot of those.
For
looked
sure,
so
they
cool.
were incredible, dude. They really were. Yeah, I mean, my biggest recommendation, I'd be like to you guys, the listeners, just look up, pictures or videos from it. It's so hard to describe, but it was really, really breathtaking.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember being very hungry during this too, but
Yeah,
that took away a little bit. But other than that,
gotcha.
it was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, I really I just kind of lost myself in the whole place. It was great. It really was one of my favorite experiences of the whole time.
It was cool. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't
unforgettable
really
to me.
appeal to my senses as much. I'm much more of not really a visual arts guy. I'm much more of audio arts, music guy. I'll always have more fun like listening to music than looking at things. But that was pretty spectacular, and I definitely will remember it. And next time I have to go to like a visual arts thing, I'm gonna be like, this isn't as cool as Team Lab Borderless.
Yeah, probably isn't.
Unless it is, in which case
Fantastic,
it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Now there is other Team Lab stuff. If I ever went back, I would probably try Team Lab Planets,
Yeah.
which is pretty different because you're like walking on a set path. But
it was nice to be able to free roam, and I'm pretty sure you have to take your shoes off at Team Labs Planet.
Yeah, they
People
had like
complain
an
about it smelling like
exhibit.
feet.
They had an exhibit there where you're like in water, like midway up your leg, that you have to like walk through. Which
Yeah, I heard a lot about it smelling like feet.
I don't really care about that.
I don't want it to smell like feet.
I don't know. Like art's art, so I would try it just to see something different. But
It didn't smell
also,
like feet in
Team Lab Borderless is always changing. I remember it being hot in there too.
I was worried about that, and it definitely was. But I took my jacket off and I was chilling.
Yeah, I had my backpack, so I was pack muling our jackets.
Yeah, good stuff. Appreciate
I'm glad
that.
I brought that
Appreciate
backpack
that.
around. So anything else you want to add about Team Lab?
No, I
plans?
think we're good to move on to the final part of the night.
Yeah, which was another big thing, and this was Tokyo Tower.
That's the one that looks like the Eiffel Tower and is red.
It's pretty cool.
It was awesome, yeah.
It was really cool to do that at night. It looked really cool, like illuminated, like at this picture.
It
I'm
did,
looking
yeah.
at
I'm
right
just
now
looking
on
at it.
your
It's just
phone.
so nice, yeah.
And did we eat before?
We did, yeah. So we went, there's like a whole 3 floors of stores and then food. And we got our first pizza of the trip.
Yeah, and
First
dude,
implying there was more.
Did I expect the pizza at the like cafe or the food court at Tokyo Tower to be this good? No, I didn't. It was fantastic.
No, it was pretty darn good, I won't lie. I really did enjoy it. And it was like a
pizza
small
did
little
you
personal pizza. I don't know what is on this. Salami and sausage, I think.
I got one that was chicken teriyaki. It looks like
some extra cheese. I don't know, dude.
it's
It
got
was-
like
it was great.
chicken on it, seaweed a little bit, like corn.
Yeah.
Definitely different than any pizza I've ever had.
Yeah.
But it was good, and I think I got like a melon soda or something with it. Yeah, I have a green
Yeah.
soda there.
We
I
got
love a
fries
melon
with
soda.
it. The fries were pretty good.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was I didn't expect to be getting much pizza on this trip, but
No, did I.
there's more pizzas to come.
There is.
Just
I mean,
you guys
the best
wait.
is yet to come, dude. Let me tell you.
Yeah, but it was a good starter pizza, and like we got like a personal pizza, fries, and like a drink, and it was like $10.
Yeah, and there was plenty of food. I know you were saying they were so hungry. It was plenty of food.
Yeah, it's just once again the food there is just so much more affordable. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
And
So after this, we went up the tower. You know, as one does.
we got the top deck tour even.
Yes, we did.
Which-
was a tour. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I guess it was worth it to see from higher. But
Oh, without a doubt. I know
But,
you weren't a huge fan of the. I mean, you can
there was just a lot of theatrics, which
yeah.
I enjoy, but if I'm doing research and stuff, I like to do it on my own time, and I like to do my own research, and not with big groups of random people, you know.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was cool, and they just like there was a long line to get up to the very top. The very top deck was pretty small. We had to wait like a couple minutes to get some good photos, but once we got in there.
I didn't find it overcrowded at the top.
No, it was very small up there.
Yeah.
Because it gets, you guys are familiar with the Eiffel Tower.
It's
like a triangle shape.
Top.
So it does, the
Pyramid.
deck was a lot smaller up there. But it was really cool to be at the very top.
Yeah, it was incredible.
And we got some fantastic photos.
Yeah, it was
I'm very glad we chose to do at least
incredible.
one observation
At
tower
night,
at
yeah.
night. Because the city looks different. And I love the city lights. And it was really cool to see. Just once again, you get a good look at the architecture, and it's just like looking at like a diorama, but it's like real life.
It's real life, right?
There's how small
Yeah.
like you are as a person, or how big the world is. Even like I'm just standing up here, many feet in the air, and there's just city as far as I can see, and I'm just one guy. It's a pretty surreal experience. We got some good photos for the gram.
I mean, some of them.
I really like this one.
Your
Oh,
smile.
man, I took
Sometimes.
well, that's
man,
is like a
it gets me going.
nah. That's a real smile.
There you go. Yeah,
That I just
so,
this is a great photo. I did take some funny ones. Usually for me, you should know this. When there's photos to be taken, you never go with the first one that I'm in. I usually do a face, or
Yeah.
I just dial in like I'm like locked in, not smiling, and then people are like, "All right, good." I'm like, "Guys, we gotta keep going. I
Yeah.
have not taken one good
Maybe
photo
you should
yet."
lock in from the beginning.
But I think it's fun. I'm very locked into the point where I'm not smiling. Is
Yeah.
the problem?
That's not. the
Well, I like to have a
problem.
genuine smile, and that bit makes me smile.
Yeah.
So it guarantees I always get a good photo
On
in.
the second try.
Yeah, because the first one's just a joke.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. I mean, you brought it back there. That's fair. Yeah, dude, it was just so cool. Like, I agree. I'm happy we did one at night. The light, just helps you really try to grasp how far the city sprawls, and it's pretty foggy like all the time in Japan, at least in Tokyo. So I mean, it's just the city just goes endlessly into the fog. Like you don't see the end of it, and it's really incredible. It really is. I've just never seen anything like that before. It's a city that never ends, and it was an incredible experience.
Yeah.
It really was. It's just there's so many people there. It's just wow.
Yeah, the observation towers were consistently cool. This one might have been my favorite.
This one was definitely my favorite. It was jaw dropping.
Yeah, it was cool, and that was the highest we were up, because the other ones we never got like the top deck.
Yeah.
It was cool. They had like a Sakamoto Days collab just to tie it back into anime.
I didn't
briefly.
even remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a picture here. That was on like the main deck though. We didn't really
Yeah.
see much. We were on the very top.
Yeah.
And that's all really the photos and notes I have. Oh, you know what? I did almost forget. This
that
is
a
very
ghost?
important. It's the one in one of the gift shops. It was just like random stuff in the Tokyo Tower. They had this vacuum cleaner that looks so much like a ghost from Halo.
It really does.
This was like the first photo I sent to any of my
That's
friends.
so funny.
Was a picture of this vacuum cleaner.
That's great.
But yeah, so after that we did a super fun thing, and that was went back to
Yeah.
Ikebukuro for some karaoke.
Yeah, it was a really good time. It really was.
It was cool, and with my brief karaoke experiences, all 2 times, including
Yeah.
that time,
Yeah.
it just goes too fast.
It does go fast. It's a lot of fun. And we were having some drinks, which made
I was having a lot of drinks.
Yeah, I was having a few drinks.
I was just cooking up song ideas left and right
which
there.
just kind of helped it all flow, and it was a great time.
What's
we
your,
both really enjoy singing,
Yeah, I'd say we're both pretty good at
and
it.
to do it
honestly.
in a group is just a lot of fun. It was great. It was my favorite night out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wish we could have had more karaoke nights,
Yeah.
but such is life. What's your
It's true.
your go-to karaoke song?
Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy, which Mike and I did do, and I believe we absolutely crushed. So, there's that.
Yeah, I think you guys did well.
We did do well. There's no think. There's no. What's your go-to karaoke song?
I like to do some Maroon 5.
You are a big Maroon 5 guy when it comes
It's
to
just fun to
karaoke.
sing, dude.
It is good. I mean, yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I think that was probably my favorite thing I sung that night. It was pretty cool. It's fun. It's a super fun experience, and they don't really have that
Yeah.
here. Like karaoke's
No,
like,
not
oh,
to
you
the
go to a
same
karaoke
degree,
night
yeah.
at a bar and you just go embarrass yourself drunk
in front of a bunch
of,
of people, yeah.
and then you just watch other people embarrass themselves.
Yeah, it's
I
not
like
always
the.
embarrassing.
I don't know, but if I want to see a
It's
random
almost
person
honestly,
sing,
it's almost never embarrassing.
if I want to see a random person thing, I would go to a concert.
That's
I
fair.
like the fun
Costs a little more money.
group aspect of.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's the way to go.
Yeah, I wish that karaoke was like that back here.
I mean, I guess it was obvious in us saying the songs we were singing and all, but they had an excellent selection of English songs.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought I was gonna have to because before the trip I did try to learn 1 or 2 Japanese songs, and it's just memorize, and it just
Yeah, there was no way
it was gonna be a lot of just sitting down and grinding to learn that, and I just wasn't really
Yeah.
willing to put in the time.
Yeah,
I think if they had a crappy selection, if I had to do something, I think I could have done the TV version of the One Piece theme song,
yeah.
the first verse and chorus. I think I could have done it if I had to, but they had a great selection of English songs, and we only did it for an hour and a half, 2 hours, so I didn't even have to. I didn't have to go back to that
Yeah.
But that was super fun. Karaoke's probably my go-to. I'd rather go to karaoke than a bar if I'm doing a night out.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, but I definitely did enjoy it a lot.
I like the arcade night out too, though.
Arcade night out's fun.
But yeah, karaoke was great. Definitely want to do it again next time I go back to Japan.
Agreed.
So, I mean, I think that's probably it for part 2.
It is definitely it.
We've
yeah.
gotten through 2 more days.
2 very fun and packed days. I mean, they're not always as packed. That second day we talked about was both days were very, very full.
Yeah, we're busy beavers.
True, the busiest beavers.
So we do have two more days in.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll probably get through that next part, and we'll get through at least the Tokyo part, and then get to hear about our Osaka part of the trip.
Sounds good.
Aren't
to
you
me.
guys excited?
Oh, I know they are.
So yeah, we'll talk to you guys. I don't know when, sometime hopefully next week.
Yeah, I'd say probably. Yeah, that's all from us today. Peace.